Larzo says, the Biomes mod brought you back to the Spire. It's a very cool mod. The Biomes mod. We checked that out for a modded day recently. We'll probably check it out again in the future, because I think it's really interesting, adding regions of sort of localized modification to the Spire, things that affect enemies and the player. Ooh, random rare relic. I am a random rare relic believer on Clad, doubly so when my boss is Slime Boss, because there are several rare relics that are specifically good against this enemy. Ginger, Turnip, Stone Calendar, all very good against Slime Boss. Lone Wolf and Cub, thanks for the Prime sub and the 21 months. Yeah, could also, and then there's the universally good things. Fossilized Helix, Incense Burner, Dead Branch, all that stuff. And we can also get to a shop on floor 2, which means we only have to survive one fight with the curse, which is super doable. And then from there, we can path depending upon how we feel. Any other starting options that are reasonable? Random Common Relic is nice, because it has no downside. Vito says, thanks for the 2 months and the Prime sub. Vito says, if you want to make some extra dough, you could sell your dad jokes for 5 cents each. It would be a pun per nickel. Thank you. And Zoaxan, thanks for the 2 months of support. Thanks for putting out all this cozy Spire. You've learned a lot so far. You're heckin' welcome. Pun per nickel. All right, we take a curse and we gain 14 max health, which is also 14 current health, which does give us some durability here. And surely we won't take 14 damage from a pain in the first fight. Right? Alternately, Pain is a card that Ironclad specifically can actually build around sometimes. I think it's Bash Defend here, right? Definitely 1 defend. Good double strike. We might only draw 1 strike next turn. We only lose 1, even if we only draw 1. We could get up to 3 strikes here. We get 2. 2 strikes, 2 self-damage. So bashing was better. And we're going to draw that Pain at least 1 more time, unfortunately. Thankfully, not now. Please buff. Thank you. Although, we didn't draw Bash. I think this is still fine. Yeah, it's only 15. It's the Bash Strike. So that Pain did a lot of damage, but not 14 damage. Ow. Because we're only missing 15 health. Have I ever died on floor 1, says Blender Render Man. Only when we played a seeded run have I done that. I've never died on floor 1 in a normal run. Although there was the Jawworm incident. Yeah, exclamation point Jawworm. Which we took way more damage than necessary to Jawworm. But then proceeded to make that part of our world record win streak. So we didn't lose. We super duper won. And we kept winning forever. I'm actually kind of in shock that record still stands now. There are runs where you want to die, says Arcus, but you should never die on floor 1. I'll never say never. Yeah, that record has proved untouchable. And that's right. And as statistically proven, my own world record is impossible and could not have happened. So even I can't break it because I'm not skilled enough to do that. Shloat, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Zeknar has come quite close in the past. Recently, Terrence MHS came back to streaming Slay the Spire and set a 16 streak rotating, which is very impressive. Anyway, speaking of dying on floor 1, the easiest way to die on floor 1 is with a really, really, really bad boss swap. Chiefly a Pandora's box boss swap. And you can find many runs that die on floor 1 in the Pandora's box seeds command here, which lists a whole bunch of Pandora's box seeds that generate duplicates of the same card. Yeah, so pick, and that link there has a whole bunch of Pandora's box into no attacks seeds. Individually, each of these seeds are exceedingly unlikely to be encountered. I'd say 99+% of the time, a random Pandora's box is going to result in a maybe slightly rough floor 1, but then almost immediately result in a very strong run. But there are Pandora's boxes you can get that result in an immediate forced loss to the first fight because you can't beat Cultist with 8 barricades. For example. Even if you get no damage, all of the starter decks have damage in them that the Pandora's box doesn't remove. Ironclad has Bash, Silent has just Neutralize, so that's the least amount. But also the most starting cards to transform, so you're very likely to get more damage. Defect has Zap Dual Cast, which is plenty, and then Watcher has Eruption, which is generally pretty good. Is that how bad Strike and Defend are, that even random cards will result in a much stronger run? Oh yeah. Yes. 100%. Speaking of 100%, I think this is 100% Pommel Strike, although I do like first card Heavy Blade. I don't like it when I can't buy the relic that's in this shop, or any of the relics in this shop, because I have to remove Pain. I am removing Pain, right? We have no Rupture here. Battle Trance, though. Imagine Battle Trance and Pain. Pocket Chew with the Prime sub in the 3 months. Don't let the Prime sub sleep. Don't let those ads back in. P-Box into 10 grand finales. Actually sounds... No, wait, that is pretty bad, right? Yeah, because you don't have the bag of prep anymore. Shrug for your troubles? I like the Shrug here. Pommel Strike Shrug is a perfectly cromulent start. It's kind of boring, but it's perfectly good as an Ironclad start. Trying to debate where we go from here. I think we're going to go through the second shop, unfortunately. One wonders if I should have gone through the first, but the curse was too painful. Get it? Painful? So we kind of have to go through here, huh? Is that safe, though? I suppose with 74 hit points, it's pretty reasonable. Any suggestions on how and when to lean into exhaust synergies? Seems like exhaust powers just cost too much energy in Act 1. Yes, playing Dark Embrace or Feel No Pain in Act 1 don't work all that well. So you're better off picking up some cards that have exhaust as just an incidental effect. Just powerful one-time use cards like Impervious or anything that has exhaust as a secondary effect like True Grit, or even kind of secondary exhaust cards like Infernal Blade is technically exhaust, even though it's not actually exhausting. Seeing Red counts in a similar way. It's not really what you're using the card for, but it does say exhaust on it, so it does count. Once you have 2 or 3 cards that exhaust, it's a lot easier to pick up a power that interacts with them. That said, I don't usually avoid those powers entirely in Act 1, but it does mean that you might not be playing them in Act 1. Like a Dark Embrace. Ravaru, thanks for the 26 months. What's Alanis Morissette's favorite Spire class? Irony Clad. It's like 1,000 bludgeons when all you need is a heavy blade. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is decide whether we're going into this elite or not. This seems a little ambitious to fight this elite. But if I don't fight, then our act kind of sucks, right? I don't really get any elites if I don't fight this elite. Fight this elite, but then that's the only one we get, right? So that's terrible. So it's either 3 or 1. We don't have a path that hits 2 unless I'm going for the Burning Elite, which is the other option. Have I checked out Spell Rogue? I have not. I've not heard that one yet. Sever Soul is also a good pickup to make, so I think I am going to go to a useless shop here to get the max number of combats for the next elite. I'm not 100% sure this is going to work out for us, but I'm going to hope it does. Hoping I'd get Pummel Strike there. Right, you die. Now we take a bunch. Though not a big bunch, just a little bunch. Okay. Took 4, healed 6. Feels pretty good. Get a blood potion. That makes the elite a little bit safer. Although more health is really not what I was hoping for. As much as I hate to admit it, Clothesline might actually do good work versus that elite. Oh, King Awesome, thanks for the Prime sub and the 9 months of support. Yeah, I think Clothesline's good into Laga, good enough into Grumlinob. I like it a lot more against Lagavulin than I like Heavy Blade. I think I like Armaments the most overall, but I realistically have to take an attack card here. And I really don't mind Clothesline that much in the late game, especially versus the Heart. So it's not terrible here. Oh, we can get an on-sale Pommel Strike? Hell yeah. Second shot was not worthless. Second shot was awesome. Double Pommel. Here we go. Here we go. Now this elite is not so scary. And we get one more fight to prepare, too. Probably we should strike the one with 11 health. Take 1 here. Yeah, definitely. Cool. Lots of healing. Glad the front louse didn't attack on turn 2 there. We get another healing potion, a fairy in a bottle. Okay, now 3 elites is no longer scary. This is going to look pretty good. We have so many hit points that even if we have to face tank Grumlinob, it won't be a big problem. And if we want, we can add a demon form, just kind of like for free. So that seems kind of cool. Schwarzesation, thanks for the 62 months. Fight clad, the enemies lie in wait ahead. But it'll be us who's lying in wait with a demon form. So scaling for later, yeah. This is a card that says don't die to Champ. Don't die to Bronze Automaton, probably. Definitely don't die to Lagavulin either, which is pretty nice. Nice. Darevin, thanks for the Prime sub and the 39 months. Wouldn't necessarily call this greeting. It's definitely going to be bad in short-term hallway fights, like this and this. And it'll want an upgrade later on, but... And it does make me wish I'd taken Heavy Blade over Clothesline. Man, I am often regretting, in retrospect, not taking the Heavy Blade. Okay, math time. If we play Bash Strike, we deal 17 damage right now, and maybe some more bonus damage next turn. If we play Demon Form, we do no damage right now. But then we probably do 6 more on the following turn, and then 12 by 3 more, or maybe not 12 by 3, 4 by 3, total of 12, or maybe 8 more. That's not going to add up to as much as Bash Strike. So even though we drew Demon Form turn 1 against Grumlinob, I'm not sure we play it here. Well, actually, you know, we probably do. Because we're going to draw a Clothesline, and that'll buy us an extra turn, so we'll have a turn with 6 strength. Because we're never 3-turn killing, even with the Bash Strike line. So actually, now that I think about it a little bit more, we've also repeatedly learned the lesson of just play the demon form. Not only do we get the bonus damage, but we also avoid redrawing the demon form, which can be a really big problem. So let's outscale the knob. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get clothesline on the perfect turn. And we're not going to... Yeah, and we're going to get the perfect draws, too. Excellent draws. Okay, this is ideal, in fact. I might even play Shrug It Off on this turn. We should do Strike, then Pummel? Or do I Pummel first so that I can play Bash or Clothesline? The next turn, we're going to have 6 Strength. The Strikes will do 12 apiece. Our worst damage is 33. I'm kind of okay with Strike, Strike, Pummel, actually. That way we have the highest chance to kill next turn. Let's do that. But that would mean not playing Shrug? Yes, because if I play just Pummel Strike, then 3 strikes next turn won't kill, right? Because we would do 24, bringing it to 41. But strikes will only be 12 apiece. So we only do 36 with 3 strikes. So, normally you'd want to Pummel first in this situation. However, we have 0 cards in the draw pile. That means if I play Pummel Strike, I'm going to shuffle the 9 cards in the discard pile back into the draw pile. Currently, that contains 6 attacks and 3 block cards. However, if we play Strike, Strike first, then it'll contain 8 attacks and 3 block cards. And we're going to more likely to draw 3 attacks next turn. That's why we want to Pummel Strike last in this case, because of the 0 cards in the draw pile. We do draw Bash, but that's okay, because we don't need the Bash for a kill. We get 2 defends and 3 strikes. Exactly the hand we thought about. Don't need to drink the blood potion before the end of the fight, because even if we do get a potion, I can just drink the blood potion. Get a Matryoshka. Very early, our next 2 non-boss chests will contain 2 relics apiece. That means we don't have an extra relic for this next elite fight, but we do have an extra relic for the rest of the act after that, which is perfectly fine. We're offered another Shrug. Double Shrug, double Pummel. Seems good. Seems good to me. Havoc to put our demon form in play. What's our upgrade here? I'm generally a clothesline upgrade believer. Feels like it's a little early for demon form upgrade. Demon form upgrade doesn't even help us against sentries, for example. Although maybe I do just play it against sentries, too. We're fighting either Laga or sentries. We could upgrade Pummel Strike. Don't think the Bash upgrade is very good. Upgraded Bash would wake up Lagavulin. Upgraded Bash does nothing to sentries. Actually, the more I think about it, maybe it is Demon Form upgrade, because I'm going to play Demon Form against whichever elite we're fighting when we draw it. So yeah, let's upgrade Demon Form. And then we have an upgraded Demon Form for the rest of the game, which is, you know, pretty strong as far as cards go. How much easier would this game be if you started with shrugs and pummels instead of strikes and defends? So much easier that you'd have to, like, redo the numbers on all the enemies for the game to make sense. Oh, but what if I pummel strike into demon form? You know, I haven't thought about this. That's a problem. We have so many draw ones that this demon form may well not get played. Concerning. I'm not going to let that stop me from playing them, at least mostly not. Oh, good. So yeah, the lesson I've learned across a lot of hours of Spire is that in a situation like this, you just take 20 and play the demon form. You don't even think about playing the shrug, because prolonging the fight will just force more awkward demon form draws and a lower hit point total for us to play with. So you just take the damage up front, get the thing in play, and then win. Especially this fight. The longer it goes on, the worse it gets for the player. I don't really want to shrug with all of these cards in my hand. So maybe this is a defend to defend, or even defend strike. I like defend strike. Perfect. And keep trading damage. We have lots of health here. Might be able to kill this one next turn if I bash it. Yep. So I did draw 2 defends. Exactly. Wow. That worked out. Good job, Demon Form. Now, whenever we add a card to the deck, we gain 9 gold. That's kind of cool. Don't feel like I want an Iron Wave. Although Iron Wave Demon Form's not the worst thing. Could take a P-Strike. We have 2 Pommel Strikes. So what relics have we actually gotten? Well, hold on. We're about to get 2 more. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll get something immediately useful, like Question Card and Juzu Bracelet. I'm skipping those cards. We get Meal Ticket, Darkstone Periapt. I told you they'd be immediately useful. Okay. That'll heal us someday. And this will not get taken. Curious. Greetings, nerds. Prepare for destruction. These are an example of enemies that have such a low hit point total, it's not worth playing the demon form here. Much easier to just kill them. Heal some hit points while we're at it. Okay, we finally get another potion, so we can just drink the blood potion. Pick up the new potion. Headbutt looks okay. I don't really need a headbutt here. Yeah, I don't mind getting relics like this when we have such a lot of so many hit points to work with, right? We have 89 max health and a fairy in a bottle. So we are able to just face tank if needed. Until we're strong. The wrong guy, thanks for the 14 months of support. Yeah, we really have nothing we want to headbutt, but that's not to say that we're not going to find something that we want to be able to headbutt. And with 4 draw 1 effects, I think it's pretty good for recurring something. I'll take it with a 9 gold incentive, sure. Excuse you. Are you worth a potion? It's not a very good potion. Let's see what Pummel draws first. Question mark? No, we should use it first. Alright, I'll do it. Dark Shackles helps me block very conveniently. Trip makes damage easier to do. I'm trying to save health here, so let's go with Dark Shackles. Was the goal, right? We can set up a split with Pummel Strike and Headbutt. Let's see, if I play Pummel Strike, Headbutt Strike, will deal 24. 59 minus 24 is 35, right? That's a near perfect split setup, because it splits at 34. Well then, let's do that. Since that is too perfect, I tell you. Just too good. I'm going to get Pummel Strike there. This works out, though. Take one. Good fight. Really good fight. Sure, we used a potion, but we found a potion, so I think it was the right call. Okay, Havoc a little better with Headbutt. Does provide a way to play Demon Form for free. And I could upgrade that Havoc immediately. And currently none of the cards are essential. It's actually not a terrible Havoc. It's weird. Now we just need Frozen Eye. Game Dudester says, I've always wanted to see this card work. Let's give it a shot. This also adds the first way to exhaust cards to the deck, which is a little odd. That's okay. Isn't it still hard to get Headbutt and Havoc in the same hand after Demon Form has been discarded? Yep, it is. It definitely is. No one said it was going to be reliable. Better to Havoc and not need it than need it and not Havoc. Exactly. For example, here, Demon Form is in my hand, so I can't possibly Havoc it. So I just have to play Demon Form on turn 1? Yeah, surely this is a terrible outcome, right? Shoeshank, thanks for the 3 months of support. Let's get that streak. Let's do it. Darn. See, 12, 12, 15. I think I get to play this defend. See, 31 minus 15 is 36. Next turn, I'm going to have 8 strength. No, 9 strength. So Bash plus Pummel Strike should do an enormous amount of damage, right? That's going to be 17 plus 27. Yeah, that's super kills. So we can play defend and block 2 effectively. Nob gains 3 damage. We gain 5 block. It's not much, but it works. We get a boat thingy. There's a real relic. Gain 14 block on turn 2. And here's a real card, Shockwave. Apply weak and vulnerable to all enemies. Another entry point into that exhaust keyword synergy. And a good card for Havoc to hit, either intentionally or accidentally. Warcry, by the way, is another card that works pretty well with this setup here. Now that we have the Havoc, this is the way to get a Demon Form that's in the same hand on top of the deck, and then you can Havoc it. So Warcry actually becomes rather useful here, but it's no Shockwave, that's for sure. And we also get one more event here. Let it be another elite, please. It's Ranwood. Ranwood can take my Clothesline? Now that we have a Shockwave, that just sounds like a free remove, Ranwood. Please get rid of this Clothesline and replace it with a replace it with a relic. We took too many cards as it was. Get out of here, Clothesline. We get a Sundial. Oh my. And we have double Pommel. And double Shrug. Exemplary. I shall study this further in my chambers. Here, look what I've got for you today. We're double infinite. All we have to do is Havoc the entire deck to nothing. Still dead inside, thanks for the Prime sub and the 20 months of support. Do we upgrade Shockwave, or do we start upgrading the basic stuff? Now that we have Sundial, I guess upgrading Pummel Strike is a bit better. Threat level Midnight with the Prime sub and the 13 months, the True Baker's Dozen. Pandora's Box when? Oh, I hope so. Shockwave upgrade's not that good against Slime Boss. I like it against the other Act 1 bosses as an upgrade. Do Pummel Strike here. Thanks for not drawing Demon Form there. Pummel first. Okay. I think I just take 38 next turn. Gonna be honest. Oh, it's only 28 because of weekend. Yeah, we take 28. We play Demon Form here. And then you can add 5 more slimes if you want. I don't give a crap. These are too much. We have 2 more turns to set up a really good split with Demon Form in play here. Might not draw any attacks next turn, which is a little worrying. Pretty good split as it is right now. This is fine. Give me Bash so that I can murder someone next turn. They're not both attacking, thankfully. We do the big damage. Could use the explosive potion to finish the fight, but I think we can do without it too. Oh yeah. Nice hand. GG. Slime Boss falls with no problem. In part thanks to Demon Form, which has been actually pretty useful in Act 1, although we definitely had to take damage to play it. You'll note that. Almost every time we played this, we were tanking a whole bunch of damage to the face, but it still did what it needed to do. And now we're being offered Corruption. My usual litmus test for can you take a Corruption is, do you have literally any skill that costs 2? If so, you can take Corruption. Having 2 Shrugs is nice bonus value here. Jack Rainick with the 30 months of support. And Darth Ziegler with 10 months. Happy Canadian Agriculture Day. That can get us down just to the Pommel Infinite quite easily, although we'd have to lose a strike or 2 along the way. But yes, that also makes it much easier to use the Sundial. It's also another 3-cost power for Havoc to potentially put in play for free. Lots of good reasons to take Corruption here. I'm not going to take the Elixir, although Elixir with the Sundial, actually kind of a thing. Food for thought. Very good later. Oh god, we got it. Pandora's Box. Transform all strike and defend cards, they say. Very hard to turn down a Pandora's Box in this situation. We have all of our starter cards. None of them are upgraded. And each transform counts as a new card being added to the deck, meaning we get 9 gold times 9 cards, 81 additional gold for taking Pandora's Box. That's more than 1.5 tiny houses worth of gold. Plus, I have the meal ticket, so we'll heal when we go to the shop. with all of our money. I'm doing it. Also, we have corruption. We get Feel No Pain, Juggernaut, Sentinel, Dual Wield, Barricades, Seeing Red. Holy crap. We just broke the game. We call that a high roll. The only thing that could have been better is if double tap was Dark Embrace, basically. But yeah, we get 5 rare cards. We get a Feel No Pain to go with Corruption. We get a Juggernaut to go with the Feel No Pain that goes with the Corruption. We get a Barricade to go with the Feel No Pain that goes with the Corruption. Like, holy moly. And the Sentinel and Seeing Red give us the energy to actually play all of this stuff. So, even more holy moly. And Immolate means we can kill things. It's really good with double tap. It's really good with headbutt. Like, this is just a really, really good Pandora's box. It's actually been a while since I feel like I've seen a Pandora's box that was super decisively better than getting 1 energy per turn. A lot of times I don't feel like that's the case, but this is super duper the case. That said, we definitely want a few upgrades in this deck. I would like to upgrade Corruption. I would like to upgrade Sentinel, genuinely. I would like to upgrade maybe the Feel No Pain. Dual Wield is good upgrade. Basically, all the cards are good upgrades now that we have no starters anymore. How many quote-unquote permanent cards do we have? Attacks that don't exhaust. 1, 2, 3, 4... 4? Well, 5. Okay. And we get burns by playing the Immolate. That's pretty good. 5. 5 is the magic number. Like, that's already enough that we automatically go infinite. And you're telling me I could remove 2 cards here and here? I guess Bash can go. What else is garbage here? Really not much of anything, which is really exciting. Maybe I only do want to go to one shop. Doesn't look like an elite heavy act, unfortunately. We can only do 3 at most, and that's if I skip all the rest sites, which I don't want to do. Probably we go here, actually. Immolate can go? I don't know if I would say that. We kind of want Immolate, especially for Act 2 elites. Is this a Dead Branch skip? No, no. I have Corruption. I just take the Dead Branch. Don't be crazy. Take the Dead Branch. I'm trying to figure out how many events we want at this point. Not too many, I think, is the answer. Just 1. Start here. First up, this Spheric Guardian. This is the better card to play over Demon Form, for sure here. Only play 1 of these. It's gotta be Feel No Pain. Yeah, let me just Juggernaut. OP. Sweet fight. Deck's already insane. I can take a 3rd Pummel Strike for what? Safety? I don't even know if it's safety. I don't think I want it. I would take one that says plus on it, but there's no need. No need. These potions are good, too. Avocado Man. Does whatever an avocado can. I think this is Barricade. Good question. Yeah, this is Barricade. can go Corruption, Sentinel, Feel No Pain. Ah, Bash was on the... I can still play it, though. No, play Juggernaut. We have so much energy from things in this deck. It's kind of insane. Could play Demon Form here. It's not. Wait, we're just infinite, right? This is already infinite. Oh my god. We went infinite against Shelled Parasite. It's a good sign. How about another Feel No Pain? We've got the Barricade, we got the Corruption. That seems good. See ya, nerd. What's that? You want to add Dazes into my draw pile? Oh no. Terrifying. Oh, I didn't draw Feel No Pain yet. Or it's a bit awkward. There we go. Not so awkward now. It's still awkward. No. Still good, though. Rupture, you're way too late on this run. We're having a wild time without you. And yeah, I wanted one event. Let's take one event. Remove a card or upgrade every last one of our strikes and defends. Oh. Well, there's not very many of those, so remove a card it is. And I guess remove Bash, because this is one of the few cards that prevents us from just automatically going infinite, apparently. Then we get a full heal as we enter the shop. There's Warcry. I like Toolbox quite a bit, letting us choose colorless cards at the start of each fight. Overall, not a particularly inspiring shop. Anyone for paying 165 gold for Tiny Chest? Doesn't seem particularly worthwhile. What if we go for the Burning Elite this act? Seems like a somewhat reasonable time to do so. Enlightenment could be curious. Let's see. 3 cost, 2 cost, 2 cost, 3 cost, 2 cost, 3 cost. That's definitely not bad as far as energy generating cards go. Do we want to remove anything else? I think Headbutt's actually good because of the Havoc. I'm not removing Immolate. We could remove this Limit Break. I don't think this Limit Break is doing anything for us. Sad to say. Although it is an extra skill that exhausts, if nothing else. So let's definitely take Toolbox. Yeah, maybe not yet. Doesn't seem reasonable to remove anything currently. Dual Wield seems a tad slow. It can do some specifically useful things, like replacing a Pummel Strike, so I like it quite a bit. We could remove the Demon Form. That's actually pretty reasonable at this point, considering everything. Sort of a time eater win con. Sort of. Yeah, it feels weird to say, but yes, removing demon form does actually seem decent here. Yeah, we don't need extra turns if we're just infinite anyway. Our Act 2 boss is Bronze Automaton, and we beat Bronze Automaton very easily without demon form. So you know what? I'm sold, actually. I will pay to remove the demon form that we added and upgraded in Act 1. What a weird run. That is not a usual Slay the Spire decision that you would do, but Pandora's box changes all. I'm also going to go for the Elite first here, over the upgrade, because I want the option of fighting the Burning Elite. We're up against the 3 Slavers. Swift Strike. Ayo, turn 1 Corruption. Let's go. Any reason? No, we want to Havoc first here. Oh, Havoc the Immolate. You love to see it. Get destroyed, nerds. Absolutely unfair. Decidedly unfair, what I just did here. We get the Courier right after we emptied our wallet. That's okay. And a Blood Potion. Warcry? I don't like Warcry, actually. It's not upgraded, though. Warcry lets me separate unplayable cards, lets me set up a Havoc card. I'll take it. There's enough reason to have it here. And we're going to upgrade, what, Sentinel? Corruption? Corruption seems reasonable. Make that cheaper. Why keep the Limit Break but not the Demon Form? Because with Corruption in play, I can just play the Limit Break for 0 cost. And it leaves. I'll take Flash of Steel, I guess. For example, I can use Warcry to put the Barricade back on top, in case I want to play Barricade next turn. Or the Shrug on top. Yeah, because I can just play the Limit Break and it's gone. I can't do that with the Demon Form. And that's the main reason to remove the Demon Form first here. OP. Garbage. Happy with my potions. I'm going to go for that Burning Elite. It's not going to be Slavers. Seems easy. You get 2 relics in this chest. Molten Egg Shuriken. Currently, the deck has 4 attacks in it. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy to find another upgraded Pummel Strike. Relic for a Curse. This is probably not the situation to do that. That curse does not exhaust. No thank you. Turian Mystic. Let's try Panache. Panache sounds hilarious. I want to activate the Panache. Playing Barricade wouldn't have done that. But I did consider playing Barricade. The double Immolate. You love to see it. Exhume or Disarm? Both are actually nuts here. I think Exhume is better because we can Exhume Sentinel. I already have an infinite block if I need it. Where's the Dark Embrace? It's also a rare card. All right, we're facing Regenerating Book of Stabbing. I'll take a Flash of Steel. That will make the job of going infinite even easier. Do I double tap, though? I don't think so. I think I Feel No Pain Shockwave. That sounds right. Although, let's Flash first, just in case I draw Corruption or something. Havoc. Feel No Pain, Havoc. I'll put Immolate on top, I guess. Although I don't want to play Immolate in this fight. Let's place Sentinel on top then. Block 9, take 1. Still gets us a wound, though. This. Exhume Shockwave, keep it going. Just do that. Cool. Dual wield Pummel Strike Plus. Double tap Pummel Strike. And then we're there. GG, we got Question Card. More options from future card rewards. Swift Potion, if we have a Sundial Infinite thing that we're working towards, Swift Potion is very strong because it can enable that Infinite to happen suddenly. Rage seems like with Barricade, it solves Art, right? Because we can do a Rage Infinite for 1 turn and then have all the block we need for remaining turns. That seems good to me. We'll snag that Rage. Might even upgrade it later. Easy game. Let's do this. Zoom, Seeing Red. Play Seeing Red. I should have done Feel No Pain first. That's okay. So should have done Rage on this turn. That's still fine. 8 block per days. I don't care. This is going to do wonders. Juggernaut, go! Dead. Sentinel, get in here! Was that 4 upgraded cards? Wait a minute. I only have 1 egg. Bomb is really good in this fight, actually. Although, it is still better than Immolate. But I don't have to choose. And hoi ha, thanks for the prime sub in the 2 months. Found a weird seed, Lubega. Looks like it makes the same relic drop over and over. I just got my mango number 5. Oh dear. Thank you so much, hoi ha, for that abysmal joke. And if I didn't thank you, J Bones with the 5 months in the prime sub. Glorious. Simply glorious. Deck is very fat already? What, 23 cards? That's not bad. It's perfectly reasonable. I don't know that we want a second Havoc. Oh, fast. Got it, fast. Fast is definitely the opposite of fat. Understandable. Have a nice day. Couple reasonable upgrade options. Barricade cheaper is kind of nice. We're not havocing it that often. I'm just playing it the normal way. And the easier my cards are to play, the quicker we approach infinite state. Let's upgrade Barricade. I don't need to recall it just yet. Secret Technique. Bomb's okay in this fight, actually, because it'll hit the minions. Although if I go infinite, it won't matter. In fact, the minions can make it easier to go infinite, which is quite something. Give me Sing Red, I guess. Just drawing towards corruption. The minions are going to steal my stuff, because they're jerks. Guess I'll double tap Immolate. That means 2 burns, though. We don't want to do that. Fine. Not necessarily stealing the important stuff either. There's corruption. Okay, we got to get that back. I get it back in a way that I can play it, too. Okay, Reno, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I also like the Act 2 boss music quite a bit. Well, I guess I'm double tapping Immolate whether I want to or not. We'll figure out a way around that. Don't worry about it. We have a Swift Potion, worst case scenario. I also really like the Battle for the Heart. The Heart theme, I think, is just really, genuinely very good. There's our 2 burns. So yeah, here's where draw 3 would solve some problems. Although only some. Okay, now we have to dual wield the pummel. That's fine. we're still, yeah, we're still fine. Even with the 2 burns, we're infinite here. Or like Diaper Beam. That's all it takes. Spin to win. GG. Second Exhume. Seems strong. No need for Stinky Demon Form, Stinky Corruption, or Stinky Reaper. Reaper is for people who take damage. It's not us. Although Runic Cube is also for people who take damage. Velvet Choker is for people who aren't us. Tiny House is for people who like money? This might unironically be Tiny House. I guess Runic Cube is actually fine, right? Runic Cube says whenever you lose hit points, draw 1 card. And what I like Runic Cube for here specifically is Corrupt Heart Insurance. We can use the Runic Cube draw to force our way towards the power and setup cards. To accelerate to an infinite faster. Yeah, we can just set up in the heart faster. There's a Dark Embrace in that tiny house? There could be. There could be. Also, in any other situation where we just fail to block, the Runic Cube will draw cards, which can help. So I'm going to go with the Runic Cube here. The Runic Cube Pandora's Box deck. Quite unusual, but quite something as well. Here is our chance to remove cards. You know what? I actually do feel like Immolate should leave, based on what happened in that Bronze Automaton fight. Our first boss is going to be the Awakened one. We might not fight the Time Eater here. Although I wouldn't hate if we did. I think we'll be fine against Time Eater, quite honestly. We have options for Tim. We have options. Draw 1. Look at that. Cube power. Cube-tacular. Zoom Shockwave to what end? So much block for nothing. Light bummer. Excuse me. This is not what I signed up for. There we go. Second wind? This can get rid of statuses. Another Sentinel? Another Rage. Let's grab a second wind for safety. Dark Embrace would definitely be good here. Dark Embrace would be so very good here. 13 energy. Searing blow with a +1. Let's not take that. Let's not do that. Instead, we could take 999 gold with courier right before a shop. That is a little tempting. Or I could fight an Act 1 boss. You know, the huge. Not the world's worst upgrade all, mind you. Stack upgraded would be very spicy. I do have second wind. And we are going to a second shop. So it's only one normality for 3 of these fights. You know, I actually quite like the idea of taking the money here. Let's do it. I'm rich. Could it really be this easy? We have 1,412 gold with courier. Uh-oh. Oh no. But it's time to spin the wheel, Twishette. What do we get? More money? A card remove? You're too kind, Gremlin Wheelman. What normalities? My grandpa's deck has no normalities. Easy game, easy life. Well, that certainly worked out. We are filthy, filthy, filthy rich. And the shop is incredible here. I see Entrench with Barricade. That's a must-have. I think Battle Trance is a must-have. Impervious is definitely a must-have. Art of War is a must-have. Preserved Insect is a must-have. Ice Cream is a must-have. Ancient Tea Set with Ice Cream is a must-have. Okay, and we have 500 gold left still. There's an on-sale Immolate Plus, and I don't want it. I don't think I need Sling of Courage with Preserved Insect here. We could take Singing Bowl to try to get more max health. Realistically, it's not that many hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 12 hit points at most. Don't have Prayer Wheel, right? No. I don't think I take the Singing Bowl. So we'll just go to the second shop. Not going to buy anything else here. What a ridiculously good store. What a ridiculously good couple of floors. That's almost bad enough to you merit Swift Potion here. Almost. We're healing, though, so whatever. Also, Runic Cube. Runic Cube says hello. With Ice Cream, I can just play the Sentinels as soon as we draw them. That seems really good. Seems quite spectacular. That's right, Barricade didn't get played, but we can Headbutt Havoc Barricade next turn. Already have no draw. Okay. I like Art of War Ice Cream, too. I'll do it this way. Double tap. Headbutt. Put... Actually, we're going to do Impervious. I don't want to double tap that pummel. Okay, we'll do... 6 block per exhausted card. Yeah, Barricade on top. And then Shrug It Off double on top. Havoc the Shrug. draw the barricade, so we actually block enough. There we go. Knew there was a way to get to that. Wait, I shouldn't have done that. I should have exhumed the entrench. Whatever, we have enough block as it is. Doesn't matter. Tick-tock. Well, your time's up, unfortunately, Mr. Head. You're gonna give me 20 bucks. You're gonna like it. Thank you. More boat pieces. Excellent. Backup barricade, maybe? Emu-like bird, thanks for the 47 months. And Dead Teddy, welcome to the illustrious list of channel cuties. All hail Twitch chat. A new cutie aboard. Deserving of many waffles in chat from those who have them. You're on the list. Okay, we could take an evolve here for more card draw on statuses, which makes it easier to second win them, and lets us ignore them for the purposes of doing sundial things too, actually. Yeah, we should take an evolve. That'll be useful against Time Eater as well, who could give us some trouble here. Any mods around other than me? I don't think so, Heligodian. I think it's just me. Curious about the lack of the sub-tracker bar? Yeah, I decided to go, for the year of 2024, I decided to go, let's call it no frills for streaming. So no on-screen overlay, no sub-alerts, just me and the game. An intentional visual choice. Let's Warcry, put Immolate on top, or I can Immolate Headbutt. No, let's just Warcry it on top. And then I'll play the Juggernaut and the Feel No Pain. Is the Juggernaut important? Maybe it's better to store the energy. Let's store the energy. Ice cream here. Ooh, these have more than 20. Yeah, so I have to dual wield the Immolate. Spooky. We've evolved, so it's not that spooky, though. Slay the Relic should be on and working. If it's not, let me know. But yeah, we have the Slay the Relic supporter running. Chat reports that it is working. Good. Excellent. Okay. Zoom the Seeing Red if necessary. Let's do that up front here. Shouldn't have done that. Oops. Okay. Art of War, go! Here we go. Barricade, go away. Need your immediate block, please. Weird fight. Definitely glad we had Immolate for Repto. This would have been very tough without it. I'll grab another Battle Trance. Is that helpful? I'm not actually sure that's helpful. I'm not going to grab it. We enter turn without any block. We'll gain 6 block. That can be useful. Wouldn't say it's excessively so at times, but definitely can be useful. Let's try the block option. The bloption, as it were. Bloodletting would be really good for this deck. Burning Pacts, pretty good. Bloodletting would be nuts, though, for sure. The blockification. Just block this. That's not a full block. No. Close enough, though. Entropic Brew with Toy Ornithopter. Tempting. Still like the Swift Potion quite a lot. Ultor with a Prime sub of the 14 months. Many greetings to you. I have Magnetism for this fight. Sounds cute. Get 1 random colorless card each turn, which could be useful or might not be. Ideally, it makes us some more money for this giant hit fight. Use time. Epic the Exhume, the Entrench. Do I want to hang out for money? Not really, right? I'm just going to kill now. Self-forming Clay. We lose health, we'll gain block on the next turn. Nice combo with a Runic Cube. We're offered a Reaper Plus. Who needs that? Jam Jam with the Prime sub in the 11 months. I take Metallicize here, but I think that's also too slow. Skip. Lame cards. Inadequate. bit more card draw. One more Shockwave for the road. This is pretty good. Bust through artifact layers a bit more easily. Reapply weakness a bit more easily. Sounds good. Take a heal 15 at the shop. Master Strategy. There's good card draw. We certainly want this. True Grit could exhaust things other than skills. I kind of like that. It's definitely time to remove the Immolate. Get out of here, Immolate. Do I want any of these relics? Not exactly. Buy another Pummel Strike. That part seems pretty good. Just as a backup. A Gambler's Brew might be better than a Swift Potion, but eh. Removing Immolate feels kind of weird. Were you here when we removed Demon Form Plus in Act 2? Because that felt weirder to me, personally. Is Drill good against Donu Deka? You'd think it would be, but the truth is, Donu and Deka don't get block until turn 3. So, it's not. Oh, and I can exhume Master Strategy now for more card draw. Okay, that's really good. I underestimated how good that Master Strat was. I should upgrade that. That's like an immediately good upgrade. Really, really good upgrade. Delete all this garbage. My deck's just Pummel Strikes and a Headbutt now. It's like an offering that doesn't hurt us, yeah. That hurting us would be better, right? We want it to hurt us. So we draw more cards then. Oh, there we go. Dark Embrace. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card. Convenient timing, Dark Embrace. You're just in time to be really OP. Although I'm still upgrading Master Strat here. Yeah, this is now officially over. The devastating kind of over. That's good enough for turn 1. And this turn hurts a bit. That's fine. I think I just save all the energy here. Take 10. This turn's a bit scarier. But is it really? A second wind here for some of those cards. Be good. Should grab Entrench a second time here. Don't be foolish. We have to play some of these. Fine. We're almost there. There we are. Get pummeled. Pummel power. Have I ever made an infinite tutorial video? I have not. Something that's been brought up as an idea a few times. How to go infinite and slay the spire. Never heard the devs mention whether the sundial getting 2 shuffles in this situation is intended or not. Seems like a sort of under the hood code interaction. But no, they've never given any official hints as to whether or not that's supposed to be happening, so to speak. That meter's easy, by the way. Very easy for a deck like this. Second wind. Good. And once more. All right, that's all the block we're going to get. Seems fine to me. Foolish. Now we just pummel strike. We can still do it 12 times per turn, which is perfectly fine. We have way more block than we need. We only need about 50 here, really. It's only one turn the time meter actually gets to hit us. We win. GG. Easy peasy. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread could be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this evil? You ready your blade, dealing 33 damage. Hopefully a good year. Ja, I feel like we need more block. Perhaps calipers would be good here. We call it an infinite, but you don't actually play infinite cards. We should just call it like a 20, because that's what it is. You play 20 cards and then you win. We have a 20 deck. Smix, thanks for the Prime sub and the 11 months of sub reports. Double Dark Embrace? Feels excessive. Brimstone is definitely not helpful here. In fact, 3 different relics that give us strength is kind of funny. Headbutt can leave, right? Don't need Headbutt. Sure. Same old sin, thanks for the 9 months and the 19-month streak. A long time. Alright, what's behind Red Skull? Bag of marbles. 1 Vuln on turn 1. Sure. I'll take it. Interesting. Not a particularly good turn 1 here. Next turn I'm going to draw Shrug and 2 Burns. I might be using the Swift Potion next turn. That's pretty good though. I get Dark Embrace, Master of Strategy. Drawing a lot of cards. And I can exhume that Master Strategy if I need to. No, I'm just going to play Battle Trance. Seems perfectly fine. Feel no pain, Shockwave, Sentinel. Certainly won't be a full block. I can do exhume things. Feel the pain, exhume, Warcry, play Warcry, put Barricade on top, play Shockwave. Slightly more block than playing the Sentinel too. Although, will I be able to play Barricade next turn? Seems questionable. Do that. I think we Shockwave. That makes the next one actually weaken them. Play these Sentinels. Okay, we definitely take some damage here. More damage only means more cards drawn. Now we seem to be good. What happens if you limit break with -1 strength? You get to -2 strength. Nice. Alright, we don't need none of this. Looks like we're in perfectly good shape for the hard fight. Let's go. Panacea. That'll help. Block Vuln from Hearts, I like it. Not exactly a lot happening that's useful here on turn 1. We can play Panacea, absorb the artifact. We can get rid of Limit Break, might as well, so we don't draw it again. And then none of this other stuff does anything, so we could Swift Potion, or I can just save the energy with the Ice Cream, which seems perfectly reasonable to me. Yeah, Anchor sucks. Question mark? Multi-hit? Yeah, multi-hit. Excellent. Feel free to just clobber me with that. Just full-on hit me in the face. I'll be just fine. So we stop here. Draw 4. Keep 2 more energy. I'm cool with that. I think this line would give me block. I don't want block. Block is lame. Zoom Sentinel so I can get Juggernaut in play. Let's do it. Faster is better here. This looks like the turn we go infinite. Let us assume that it is. Still keep getting block off rage even after we've hit the block cap for the turn here. But I still think we just want to do something like Trench, Exhume and Trench here. Doesn't really feel like we need more block than this. The potion is for next run. Seems good. Yeah, these are 27 apiece, so we really don't need to play very many pummel strikes, meaning the beat of death damage is pretty negligible. Be free, my furry friend. What a run. GG. My fairy friend. GG. Get thee out of here. You're coming with me, Swift Potion. We got exactly 2,000 gold during this run, which means we got exactly 1,001 gold outside of the gain 999 gold event. Doubly cool. I like it. Now what has it been done? The spire sleepeth, and so shall I. Pretty ridiculous. Got 270 gold from the ceramic fish, which bought us the Red Skull bag of marbles, so it was useless in retrospect. That's okay. Steve with a B says, speaking of gold, I watched the Spire launch trailer from 2019, and they show a player giving up 900 plus gold for Red Mask. That's great. That's great. Well, Twitch chat, there's going to be more Spire ahead. Definitely going to do another Ironclad run in just a few minutes, but it is going to be break time first. Time to refill the leg, stretch the water, all that jazz. When I return in just a few minutes, we'll play some Clad. Twitch chat, BRB.